What's the best food at the mall?
Welcome to Good Mythical More.
Let's take a trip to the food court at the mall because I haven't been there in a long time. We're gonna do a tier list of food court restaurants. See if you agree.
I have been there recently. As a matter of fact, not necessarily the food court recently, but the mall twice. I've been to 2 malls in the past 2 weeks.
Isn't that just really depressing now? People don't do that unless you're like a walker or like
Not
someone who doesn't have their driver's license but wants to socialize
Nope.
with other middle schoolers.
Nope. There are some places in the world, and I would say one of those places is Raleigh, North Carolina, and the other place is Los Angeles, California. Both places that I have been recently. I'm currently in one of them.
Go on.
And first of all, the malls, the malls around here, like if you go to the Glendale Galleria, or I was at the Westfield Century City because I had to, I got a tux and a suit for a wedding over at the Suit Supply, you know, because you like put your measurements in and then they just make the suit. Good price, you don't pay too much, you know, but it's nice or whatever. But you got to go into the mall to pick it up.
Ugh. I just hate the mall, man.
But it is like popping over there every time. Every time I go, popping. People loving the mall.
Mall popping?
Mall popping. And it gives you this sense that the mall might not die, at least in major city centers. So
The stores in there are new?
yeah, like I couldn't tell you like what the people who have the stores in there, how they're feeling about like retail in general. I assume that the trend is largely downward overall.
Okay.
But absolutely no sign of slowing down. Opening up new places, opening up new restaurants, no place is empty. Like if you go to a lot of places, a lot of malls around America, like sad is empty. And there are places in LA like 3rd Street Promenade or whatever is like half empty. Like people don't go there anymore.
Because they went through that fancy outdoor version of a mall thing, and now that's dead.
I don't think it's. I mean, the South Point, the streets at South Point. I went to a movie there, and that place was popping too.
Popping.
People are just going all inside the restaurants and everything.
Well, then maybe the food court is back in action.
And well, let's get a few of these ranked, and I'll tell you some things that happened to me at the mall.
Okay. So we got Orange Julius, Mrs. Fields, hot dog on a stick. Oh no, Carney.
Hey.
You worked there, I think.
Yeah, for a spell.
I seem to remember that.
Were you in? It was in a mall when you did it.
Yes, sir.
Oh crap! Auntie
Overlooking
Anne's.
an ice rink.
That's a nice place to work.
Yeah.
An ice
Probably
rink?
the best place I
Overlooking
ever
an ice rink.
I don't know. Everybody has to take their shoes off.
But this from a distance, and it's cold, so the stink doesn't travel.
Auntie Anne's, Wetzel's, Sbarro, Cinnabon, Panda Express, Jamba.
Well, first of all, we did Auntie Anne's and Wetzel's Pretzels as a versus one time, as a food feud.
We did, that's correct.
Which one won?
One moment, please.
All right, so we're gonna look into that.
We can't contradict ourselves.
Does Jamba Juice, is it really good for you?
No. I mean, you could get some stuff there, but no.
Like getting protein there last time I went was an afterthought. Like a protein shot. Like they didn't.
There's a lot of sugar. There's
There's
a lot
so
of
much
sugar in that
sugar.
Jamba Juice.
All right, so for the Auntie Anne's versus Wetzel's Pretzels, it was down to a single point difference, and Auntie Anne's won. It
So
was
they're kind of
69 to
the
68.
same.
All right, so we're gonna put Auntie Anne's one tier above Wetzel's, but we just don't know where yet.
I think that my personal opinion about a pretzel at the mall is that it is
The only
one of the surefire things that's going to be good. Like
the only thing to get at the mall, pretzels are pretty high.
you
so let's
can
go
you
A, B.
can guarantee that you're going to get something that tastes good. You're not going to get a complete meal. That's not what this is about. This is about satisfying a little urge.
Walking and shopping.
I mean, Auntie Anne's may be S tier before we're done. I don't know, because Wetzel's pretzels are good.
Let's go to A&W.
I've never had a good experience there.
They left the mall and had like standalone restaurants.
Then they went to the airport. They're the airport in RDU.
And they were like pushing their burgers. And one time I got a burger. I don't remember it being great.
I appreciate the root beer,
I don't like root beer.
but it's not Barks.
So I'm going for D. But I don't know a lot about it. So let's just put it at C.
Okay.
What is Sarku Japan and then Carmela?
Caramel corn.
Oh,
I've never seen either one of those. Am I crazy?
yes, but not for
I'm
that reason.
in a similar spot where they just weren't here in my malls, but they are popular throughout. Like Sarku's the teriyaki chicken kind of standard place.
Okay, it's like just the sample
chicken
type.
samples.
Okay, I like that. For some reason, those samples are always so good.
But they're not. They're not. It's
It's
good
not a
when you have to
Chinese
eat a
restaurant;
bunch
it's
of
a
them.
Japanese.
When you have to eat a bunch of them, like when you order them, not as good. I mean, you can't. I don't know, man. You can't be higher than B. That's for sure. We don't even know anything about it. Let's put it at B, just because.
Put it at B. I just don't think I want caramel corn at the mall.
Well,
You know, a mall is just an airport without planes.
yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
You're trapped there.
What does it say under caramel corn?
You might have to sleep on a bench.
It says caramel corn. Just so you like. There's
Again?
text on.
No,
I
no,
thought you
the
meant-
little
I thought you meant
text.
underneath where it's black and white.
No, the little text underneath.
We're popping it fresh.
Poppin'! S. S
Just
tier.
because-
We don't even know anything about it, but we think it's popping. It's popcorn, man.
I mean, where do you want
It's
to
gotta
eat
be-
popcorn at I mean, getting a pretzel, you can walk around and eat a pretzel. Can you walk around and eat popcorn?
I've done it. Hey,
It's harder to do.
Let me tell you
because
about walking
gotta-
around at the mall.
You got to have two hands.
No, you don't.
Okay.
So,
Don't talk me into walking around a mall, but go ahead, try.
I do think it's more like equivalent to like a candy shop that you'd walk in and grab something to take home and give to somebody else.
oh, it's a gift.
like they do like those tubs of caramel corn and stuff like
Oh.
that, like in tins.
And
D.
those are good.
D tier.
I will spend a lot of time alone with one of
Giving
those.
corn as a gift.
No, everybody loves corn. Every time I've ever gotten one of those things, I've been happy and grateful. B. Put it in split it between A and D.
Right.
Okay. Let me just qualify this whole mall thing. I don't want you to think I'm nuts, okay? I don't enjoy going there. Let's just be clear. I don't like shopping.
It's horrible.
I like bookstores. I like bookstores because I like books. But I don't like shopping. I don't like clothing shopping because it's a nightmare for someone who is not normal sized.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like anything about the process of shopping for anything, really. And that's what the mall is about. And so
Yeah, I don't know where this is going.
well, because I find myself having to go to the mall. Usually, it's to see a movie, right? And like I've said this before. The reason I go down to that Century City Mall is because I do my like eye doctor appointment down there on the west side, and then sometimes if it's at the end of the week, like Jesse will go down there with me, and we'll like go see a movie. That's a good AMC movie theater there.
Okay.
At that place.
And you have to walk past stores to get to the movie theater?
You got to walk past a couple, but I'm just always just like, man, people love it here. They just love it. And then I started getting some suits at that Suit Supply, which is the only location in LA. So I got to go down there. I don't think I have to go anymore though. I've gotten 2 suits that both fit just with ordering, and I'm like, can I just order these and have them sent to my house? And they were like, yeah, it'll probably be fine. So I don't think I have to go for that. But what I'm getting at, and then when I was
might want to.
when I was in North
You love them
Carolina,
all.
I got my dad an iPad for his birthday.
Okay.
And the Apple store is at Crabtree. So I had to go to Crabtree. So again, it's always I got something that I got to go and pick up from a place that happens to be at a mall, but it's not, let's just go spend time at the mall. I ain't going to do that. That's not my thing. But both malls presented me with a conundrum. When I got to the mall in Raleigh, I was like, I don't know where the Apple store is in Crabtree. I can't remember the layout. I haven't been in there in years. So now they have the interactive guides where you go up to the little guide.
Kiosk?
Well, yeah, you know, but it's the, yeah,
The
I
map.
guess the type of, guess the kiosk. Does a kiosk always have a person behind it?
I know what this is. The
screen.
map
It's a screen. And directory.
directory.
And I went to it, and you type in the name of the store, and then it shows you where you're at and puts an arrow on to show you where to go. And it's trying to figure out where you're at and show you the map, but something about the way that it worked at Crabtree was completely backwards. So I go to the kiosk and I hit this thing and I'm like, okay, I go this way and I go this way and I'm like, it's just not where it said it was. And then I go to another directory and it sends me back the other way. And then I go back to that same directory that I was at before. And I'm like, what did I not understand about this? I like walked halfway through the mall and I went outside. I was like, oh, is this one of those Apple stores that's just accessed from the outside?
You
know
like
that happens?
You like walk through the Nordstrom and then stuck your head out?
No, I walked just out the regular entrance. I didn't go through a
okay.
department store. And then I was like, it's not out here. And then I almost asked someone a question. Can you believe it? I almost asked a person, where's the Apple store? And I was like, I can't do that. I can't ask for directions. I went back to the original directory, looked at it again, and I was like, what is going on? And then I was like, by process of elimination, the only place it can be is right over there. And it has nothing to do with the map. It has everything to do with the fact that I've already been that way and it wasn't that way. And so I just walked that way and there it was. Literally like 2 stores away from the directory that I was
You
in.
could have looked up from the directory and seen it?
No, because I was in a place where it was blocked
Okay.
by another store.
I believe that.
So
it didn't just have a map.
It was
and then an
trying to
alphabetical
tell you.
list.
It was like, walk this way and turn left at the Sbarro kind of thing. It was giving you specific things. I was
So
like,
it didn't have a map on it.
not in the way that would make sense to me. Like, I want to see a map that says you are here.
Well, yeah.
And then I just want to be like, okay, because that's how I orient myself. But it was trying to make it smarter. It was trying to do work for you, so you didn't have to figure out where
the
you
more
were
that
at.
they try to do, the less they.
And
should
then
be
when
doing.
I went to the other mall the other day to get my suits, I was like, I don't remember where the suit supply is because I came in from a different way. I was like, I went to the directory, and as I went up to the directory, I got scared. I was like,
Yeah,
is this
no.
going to be the same thing? I can hereby tell you that the directory at the Century City Mall works seamlessly.
turn left and
It was just like, you're here, you're going to go around there, and it's going to be there, and it was. Yeah. So I just want to compliment the directory at the Westfield Century City Mall. I would not like to compliment the ANC movie theater's Coca-Cola Freestyle machine because it does not have caffeine-free Diet Coke.
I understand.
I'm drafting up a complimentary email for their customer service. Right
Okay,
now.
great. Mrs. Fields, let's just put it S tier. I mean,
S tier.
S tier.
Oh yeah, because
Have you ever had a bad experience at Mrs. Fields?
big cookie cakes. They don't overcook their cookies. They cook them right there in front.
It's
of you.
great.
It's great. Orange Julius, no need for it. D.
Hold on, it's orange juice.
Exact. A whole store about orange juice.
Yeah, D.
It's so weird.
You know there's not really oranges anymore in Florida. Do you hear about this?
No.
Oranges going away in Florida. Look it up. Like 95% of the oranges are gone in Florida.
Like from a weather standpoint.
It's a
Agricultural?
It's a drought that is exacerbating a problem called greening, which is some disease, and all the trees have it, and they're all dying, and they don't know what to do about it. Obviously, climate change related. Anyway, so Orange Julius, get it while you can.
All right, we'll put it at C tier. Jamba Juice, D tier. Too much sugar. Cinnabon, lots of sugar.
But it's good.
You have
It is
Mrs. Fields at the top, which is a lot of sugar. Jamba Juice, you can get some fruit, you can get protein.
But Jamba
you get a
feels
free
like
boost.
it's lying. It feels like it's lying. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Mrs. Fields, she's taking you out into the field to
Deceiving.
give you some sugar, and you know it.
Oh yeah, and you should say yes. Cinnabon is A tier, I think.
Yeah, it's good.
Sparrow.
Sparrow. Did we think
We were surprised by how
liked
good the
Sbarro
pizza
on the
was.
show, I think it's B tier. Great display.
I think Panda Express.
I mean, I recently learned that my wife liked Panda Express. I don't feel like I can go lower than beef tier.
I don't like what Panda Express is doing to food court Chinese food. It needs to just be a generic, like, walk time. You know, the name of it needs to be like MSG number 3. You know,
Okay. So,
it needs to be.
But why?
Mom and pop,
but why?
because that's a place where they always thrived.
So you're saying it doesn't have anything to do with how bad or good Panda Express is. It's what
Exactly.
it's doing
It's
to the
fine.
market?
Yeah, it's what it's doing to the mom and pop Chinese shops. So
we
going
want a
with-
C?
I'm going with C for that.
Okay. Hot dog on a stick, the only place you can get corn dogs at the mall, we cannot go less than A. It may be
If we
S
start
tier.
putting it up too high, then Carney might.
He might go back.
He might go back.
I I think it has to go S. And it really isn't my affiliation with it. Think about it. They make everything you see right in front of you. They
Yep.
pump the lemonade, all the ingredients.
Yes.
The corn dogs are battered in front of you. They pay their employees relatively well.
S tier.
Yeah, I can't think of a more that you would want from a mall.
Yeah, they're
food
making
place.
it in front of you. It's not some frozen corn dog that they're heating up.
Do you ever get called out into a field for some sugar?
That never happened to me while I worked there. No,
No,
Okay.
that's right. That's because that's not what
But
happens.
after you worked there,
it happens to me quite a bit.
How often, just out of curiosity, one of the things that we've learned is that many of you, because you make appearances from time to time on this show, might get recognized in public. How often, Matt Carney, when you have someone come up to you in public, do they mention hot dog on a stick?
People don't come to me all that often. It does happen sometimes. One time at the LAX airport, which is basically just like a mall with airplanes. Did somebody lead with that? Yes.
Oh, okay, just one time. Okay.
One time.
Now this is not a call for you to begin doing that. Okay, don't begin doing that if you weren't going to do that.
But you could.
I think if I go back there, people will start being like, hey, GMM.
That's right.
I just wish Cinnabon was better than it was.
Oh,
It's not as good as it should be.
what do you not like about it?
It's too caramelly, and I like that white Pillsbury icing. I want more white icing, and I want less nutty goo stuff. I want buttery and white icing
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
and dough, but I don't want all of that goopy, dark brown stuff. It doesn't taste good. It's too mapley or something. Not mapley. It's too.
You're saying that you would rather
It's
have
too
just a,
caramelly.
you would rather have a Pillsbury
Yes.
from the can
Yes.
than a Cinnabon.
Yeah. Yep. Even the ones that aren't even cinnamon rolls, they're. Yeah. What else? Nothing.
That's it.
That's all I got.
Would you go to a mall if they had a record store?
In Japan, yeah.
All right, I guess we got to arrange that.
Shop the 2026 Proud Mythical Beast Ringer Tea and Pride collection now at mythical.com.